They are hit by 5. don't cost if Norse get a diamond off. It is your fifth trump.
But you lose control, don't you? Complete control now when you have to ruff from the forecast suit.
Okay, I play club now. Who check that?
Well, best is to go up with the ace to play ace of spades and another, isn't it?
Yes, but I still have, but of course it's the best.
Then you have 6 tricks, Peter, and no more.
But for sure it's very unlucky that the spades 5 won and the singleton off could off in heart.
Aha, board 1, North-South got to 4 hearts in the other room. Only down 1, so that was 11 to USA. Well, of course, when West didn't get in, North bid Stayman, partner showed hearts, and was raised to 4. Just normal bidding if West doesn't get in.
I think it's very passive by West not to bid over 1-0.
Heart down 2. They will also open 1 diamond in the other room, precision, 1 spade. North will probably overcall 2 hearts. Play support doubles, the same will happen at the other table. If they don't, then East will pass, and then North-South will play in 2 hearts. Let's see, 1 spade double, 2 spades presumably, 2 no trumps by Rockwell for the minors. Wow, I didn't expect 3 spades with a 4-3-3 hand. So now Rot will force to game with 4-note trumps for the minors. And there they are in 5 clubs. Why did South not double this? He doesn't want partner to bid again.
So far, 7 out of 8 boards, tables in the Bermuda ball, 4 spades doubled, 590.
No surprise. Now how about this, Peter? Do you like South pass over 5 clubs? He was lucky. The partner didn't bid again. Not easy to find the lead to get it 2 down. Obviously, it's normal to lead a spade. Now Declara will get a heart away and will get out for 1 down. In the Venice Cup, England gained 11 imps on board 1. 4 spades doubled at one table. And 4 hearts down 1 at the other.
Board number 2 gave Bulgaria 7 imps back for a double part score swing. 2 spades down 2 and 3 hearts down 2.
The play, it could have been different. So what do we get here? One spade, pass, race to two spades, presumably. And Rodwell made double that. Passed hand, perfect shape for a double of two spades. One spade is limited to 15 high card points, so that is not out of the question. $19 to 15, there we go. Here the double, now they have found a hard fit. And you know what? East very close to game again on very few values. Well, in fact they have a game, don't they? Diamonds can be set up without any problems, so you don't need all those spade roughs. So with hearts 2-2, a king on side, East-West can actually make four hearts. That's what they bid. Well, aggressive bidding with Queen Jack of spades wasted, and you can still make four hearts.
And as I see no problem in four heart, the clerk can
you
just
hear
set up.
me? Peter, sometimes I wonder whether you can hear me or not.
I haven't heard
Maybe
you mention hearts, but sorry.
Well, I even said four hearts is an easy make because diamonds are 3-3. But maybe you didn't hear it. Maybe you were busy with looking at results at other tables. I'm asked if I agree with the trump lead. Well, I would probably not have led a trump. Either spade or the king of clubs. Probably a spade. But nothing matters here. As the cards lie, declarer will make it. I think double is standard with the West cards, but it's not standard for everyone, and I'm sure Peter would be able to find quite a few tables where they are not in four hearts in a little while when they have played board 4.
I think the double is pretty standard. You are past hand, and you have the perfect distribution and values. So I see no problem in the double from Rodwell.
No, I said that. But do you think that all will jump to four hearts? Well, five hearts fine, ace queen to 5, but queen jack of spades not looking too good. So don't you just think that many will stop in 3 hearts if West doubles?
The problem is this is not a Lebenssoul position, so East has to make decision about 3 or 4 hearts. He knows his partner will pass if he only beats 3 hearts. And will reach 4 hearts.
Okay, we shall see. Now let's see if this is a 2-club opener for Norse, or if it's too weak for that. Doing well in the Men's Cup against Russia. Gained 19 imps in 2 boards, 11 and 8. It wasn't a 2-club opening, it was a 3-club opening. Who? Well against not, 7-2-2-2, and a weakish suit. That's a little scary.
If you count losers, you have 1 loser too much. You have 7 losers. That means that you are close to minus 800. But I still like that opening in first seed. Not in second seed, but in first seed.
Norse knows that this is a singleton when East can bid 3 no trumps. There's no defense here at all. Look at the
Yes.
spade position. Sorry.
When the partner leads the 7 of clubs, he can't have the 10, so East must have king 10.
Right, so what does declarer have? 3 spade tricks now. A heart is 4, 4 diamonds 8, 2 clubs 10. I see. Can he get 11? Can he squeeze South in the majors for the 11th trick? I think he can. Yeah. He can take the rest now. South is squeezed in the majors. The Jack of Hearts is a threat against the Queen of Hearts, so South will have to let go a spade at some point, and declarer has the rest. He probably claimed on a squeeze. Next, Stross and Rockwell on fire, bidding everything in sight. Now here, easy 3 no trump contract obviously. How is 6 diamonds? More imps coming to USA on board number 4, Peter. They did not bid 4 hearts. They stopped in 3.
In a natural system I would now bid 2 hearts, and he could bid 2 spades, showing a spade stopper.
How do you like 6 diamonds, Peter? I mean, just looking at the East-West cards, how do you like 6 diamonds?
Better than 3, no. If the diamonds are good, you have 12 tricks. If the diamonds are not good, then you have a serious problem on a spade lead.
Yes, but they could be 4-4. Spades could be 4-4, and indeed they are. So you'll even survive if South had all 3 diamonds. Or maybe not. What on a hard lead? Well, on a hard lead, you see, a hard lead is actually worse if you have a diamond loser.
Why? Then you need the hearts to be 4-4.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, because you have to go up with the ace. You cannot stand a spade switch. That's right.
And on board number 4 in the closed room, same start, but here he's decided to bid 3 hearts. And I think it's a close decision between 3 and 4 hearts. Let's see about my 50% will hold, or it's less.
Yeah. But are you sure that all will be in a hard contract? We can't even be sure that they will in all matches.
It's likely.
Now here came the slam try. 4 diamonds. Oh, 5 diamonds. That is not a slam try.
No, it's a game try.
Correct. If Rutwell had been interested in slam, he would bid 4 diamonds. That would have been forcing, obviously. Inviting partner to cube it. 5 diamonds is a sign off. If they had bid to 6 diamonds, they would probably make it. So here's an
Not
opportunity.
only probably, for sure.
They would have.
You
They
can't
would.
defeat it, Roland.
Now, I know, Peter. I know. You even have to lead a spade, I think, to hold it to 12 tricks. How do I make 13? If I, well, I could take a club for this. But never mind. It's just academic. East-west in 3 diamonds in the other room, I'm told. We're talking about board 6? Well, that is hardly a triumph. Board 5, okay. Board 5. That's a little strange to stop in 3 diamonds. How was the auction? Did North open 3 clubs? Hardly. And if it didn't, why didn't they get to 3 no trumps after a strong club?
We will have to wait and see.
One diamond negative, 0 to 7. It went 3 clubs in the other room, double, West bit 3 diamonds, and East passed it. Now that is very pessimistic, I would say. Well, partner hasn't promised anything with 3 diamonds, I agree. But most people good decision by Miho here, not to bid. North South can't make anything, and they are vulnerable. Best they can play is in 4 clubs, but that contract is also down. 8 more USA on board number 5, and 29 to 7 this set. This will be a 1-note trump contact played by East. Unless North-South play mini and mini no trump non-vulnerable. I haven't checked.
So far all over the room, I only seen 2 tables in 4 hearts on board number 4. A lot of part scores in hearts, but even in Venice Cup, so far 6 results in, all of them a spade contract with 7 or 8 tricks. 2 spades, making or down 1.
So you see it wasn't automatic for all West players to double, Peter.
You are right. I hate to say it, but you are right. like to open one, no. So only when they are in the position and vulnerability, they go up to 15, 17. Sorry, I have a phone call.
Yeah, we can hear it. Peter. Two diamonds is part of two-way check-back statement, game forcing, relay, asking for more information. But I don't know what two hearts is. For mere mortals, that would show four hearts, but not for North-South apparently. No idea. Has North shown three cards for support for spades yet? I wonder. But we know will make, but they'll get to four spades.
Okay, I'm back. It was just a one call on my doorbell. And I see that Al also tells about the frequency of 14-16 and 15-17.
Yes, yes, indeed. Now, why did West not make a takeout double over one spade? How can he make a takeout double of one spade? One diamond, one spade. He doesn't have hearts and clubs. Remember, both opponents bid. So a double now would show the other two suits, the two remaining suits. And he didn't have both. So he had no bid.
And how is it? Is East-West cold for 11 tricks and hearts?
Yeah, I think you're right, Peter. 11, no.
Oh, sorry,
lose.
only 10, only 10.
Only 10, yeah. One diamond and two clubs.
One diamond, one heart and one club.
Sorry, of course. But you won't buy it in four hearts anyway, Peter. For vulnerability, North-South can make five spades even. I don't believe this. 12 tricks? No. Well, it won't be long till China and India object to USA having two teams. It is a question of population. China is entitled to 6 teams. Okay, one diamond, one heart, two hearts, pass, pass, pass. This contract has a heart loser, friendly heart position, one heart loser, two diamonds, two spades. Maybe you can, let's see. Is there a chance that you won't lose a diamond if you can throw east in? Let's see. Yeah, well, diamond switch now, yeah, but Declarer doesn't have to go up with the queen.
What are you analyzing? Are you analyzing two hearts,
Yes.
two spades,
No.
a heart, and two diamond losers? That's the maximum. There are 8 or 9 tricks.
Yes, Peter. You probably didn't hear what I said. I was analyzing whether there is a ninth trick if East can be end played to give Declarer a ninth trick. That's all. Yes, I can see 8 tricks. And maybe that's the case even on a diamond switch now.
How would you play the contract, Roland, on a diamond shift?
I would not put in the queen for a start, Peter. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
If I win it, then is there avoidance play in spades, I wonder, so that you can keep West off lead?
Yes, but then East can take diamond, king, and diamond off.
No, I mean, after you've drawn trumps, you will still have one trump in both hands, right?
Yes, but you have to reach dummy to take another finesse in hearts.
Oh, yeah. So it's merely double dummy that you can do that if you cast the ace of hearts. Then there's the avoidance play. And now there is the same. Because now you take a heart finesse, draw the last trump, cast the ace of clubs, and play a spade. And East is end played.
looks like an old-fashioned 3-0 opening, solid minor with no side S's or kings, but it will probably not be a success.
No, it's recommended that you cash an ace against a gambling 3-note trumps, and it doesn't really matter which ace you cash if you're west. If you start by cashing the ace of spades, you will switch to a club in a split second. How is for diamonds? For clubs is passer correct. How is for diamonds? You have two club losers and a spade. Top spot. It's not north thinking. He will pass. I think it's east, maybe thinking of bidding 4 hearts. Well, maybe it is north. If partner has a singleton club, 5 diamonds could be on, although unlikely, but possible.
Would you have bid Roland on the north hand, or take the gamble for 3-0 with your very good stoppers in the major?
Well, I know we have one weak spot, at least, but then again, of course, you see, partner could have the queen of clubs, but in that case he doesn't have the queen of spades, but then it's on a hard finesse. You're right. Maybe you should pass 3-0.
Or you could have Jack 10 of clubs.
Oh yeah. Well judged by Norse, one has to say. If he passes now also, he is just extremely well. Winner would have better chances if played by North. You never know, you might get a hard lead, and then you have 9 tricks. That's why I dislike 3-note trumps as gambling minor. You know, once in a blue moon, when 3-note trumps is the right contract, it's probably wrong-sided.
One of the solutions, I don't like it. It's transfer, so that opening 3 spade promise the solid minor, and opening 3 heart promise a spade, and 3 diamonds promise a heart.
swingy boards. Quite nice. Been a nice set so far. Nice and fast even. Not so fast at the moment. That would change.
The slam, 6 diamonds on board number 6, was split and made by 3 tables in Bermuda ball, 3 tables in Venice Cup, and 1 table in senior ball.
I was 4 hearts. It was east thinking. I'm asked if USA1 is playing 4-handed now. Well, yes and no. The Peter's standard answer is that Katz and Nickel played 2 sets yesterday, so they don't have to play any today. It's not like the ACBL where you need to play half of the boards. In international championships you only have to play 1/3. So Nickel and Katz played what they had to play already.
That's a mistake. Should have played a spade to defeat it twice. Now the Kerr can escape for, I think, down 1.
Up space and time. Too late now. So now it's cheaper than 4 diamonds would have been. It's Danailov, not Damyanov. Danailov and Stamatov. They're not playing. They're not on the team. So Bulgaria must have a super team when they don't have that pair. Maybe you were thinking of Damyanova playing here with Aronov. Oh, he's making now. Oh dear. It was 2 down at some point, then it was 1 down. for a while, and now it's making. $5.90.
It has been a long, hard tournament. Some mistakes happen.
Yeah. Now Marco Pekkanen sent me a message about yesterday, a slam, a normal 6-heart slam in the last set yesterday. You have enough points and you have a 4 forfeit in hearts, but hearts split 5-0, so you couldn't make 6 hearts, but you could make 6 no trumps and 6 clubs. But I'm not sure that 6 hearts is better than 6 no trumps. Don't they both need a break? 6 no trumps, you just need clubs to be 3-2. Okay, talking about a board you may not have seen yesterday. Now what happened here, Peter, on board 9? Have you 11 imps to Bulgaria? Ah, they went 6 next door. 6 spades, down 2. Oh, right. I see North upgraded to a 15-17 no trump next door on board numbers 9. South transferred to spades at the 4 level, and then bid Roman key card, and they ended up in 6 spades. No play, really. Well, singleton king of diamonds with east, or singleton jack of diamonds with west.
I don't expect any teams in Bermuda Ball and Venice Cup to give up now, even if there, for most of them, only are about 20 boards to play. France is up against China with 44. Netherlands up with 24 against New Zealand, and USA up with 43 against Sweden. 2 of the matches, the team which behind really had to come out flying for the last segment. In Venice Cup, 2 of the matches are almost even. China are leading Netherlands with 49, and In the last match I can't read what I have written on my paper, but it's about a 32-inch lead.
What match?
England against Russia. England is 32 up against Russia. You know, when you get old, you can't read. You have to remember what you have put on paper.
Yes, but it has been updated since. England only leading by 27. What a pity for Bulgaria, board number 11. Letting 4 hearts make that. That will be costly. I have a feeling that 2 diamonds is non-forcing, you see. so he just bit what he thought he could make. Although he knew they had an 8-card fit in spades, he decided to go for the 11-trick game. That's okay as it is, because you'll only lose a diamond and a spade.
I can defeat 5 diamonds.
Aha. Yes, you will lead a spade from ace queen x. Well done, Peter. Low spade. Fantastic defense.
Exactly.
I'm asked if Rotwell didn't find it, who else would? Well, Peter would. You just heard it. He said he could defeat 5 diamonds.
But of course I need some finger signals from my partner to find that lead.
Let's not go into that.
And you might ask why South decided to go for the 11-trick contract instead of the 10-trick contract in spades. South only have 3 cards spade, and he knows his hand will be dead after attacking clubs or hearts. When he has to off, there will be no entry for all his diamond tricks. So it was a very good and logical decision.
Not only that, they could have a diamond rough and stuff, and can't get to the dummy, and yep, get 2 diamond roughs. No, well, not 2 maybe. Depends on how good partner spades are. Yeah, I can understand 5 diamonds, but I have a feeling that 2 diamonds wouldn't be forcing. remember the hand, Marco. But at the table it was played by the other hand. So South was unable to lead a trump.
A super maximum 1-0 for Mexford.
Why? He has 14.
Oh, sorry, it's 14-16. Why isn't it 12-14? Oh, only when the opponents are vulnerable.
No, they never play 12-14.
I'll go for coffee.
Don't think you can defeat 6 clubs? But maybe that's lucky. Well, if you cast the ace of spades, maybe, then you probably can. Well, you have to cast the ace of spades to defeat 6 clubs played by West.
Yes, and again it's double dummy to play for the heart finesse and not for the diamond finesse.
Why is the diamond finesse better than the heart finesse? Aren't they both 50-50? More coffee, Peter. More coffee.
Can you make 6 clubs even on Athlete Roland?
Let me see. Now
Because
West
I
is
can't.
in the... Okay. Now I finesse and throw 2 spades on the ace-king of hearts. There's a problem, because what will you do with your diamonds? Right. I see the problem. No, you can't. And 3 no trumps now. Does that show shortness somewhere? So he shows clubs, he hasn't shown shortness. So strong hand with long clubs. Non-forcing. Okay.
What's the best chance here? Isn't it to take the ace of diamond now, ace of heart now, and run the clubs and decide.
Yeah, board 11 was 40, 11, sorry, 40 to say. You remember where North-South let 4 hearts double make in this room.
And they let 3 no make at the other table.
Oh, right, yeah. Right. How on earth? Was it a gambling 3 no trumps, Peter?
No, it was 1 diamond, 1. No way to defeat 3 no. The best read is a small heart, but it won't help. A small heart would set up 3 heart tricks and the diamond king.
France lead against China is now bigger than USA2's lead against Sweden. France leading by 47, USA2 by 45.
and Netherlands against New Zealand down to only 14. The same difference as here.
I'm asked, why is there a 6 imp carryover for the Netherlands versus New Zealand and for no one else? It was because of the time penalty yesterday when New Zealand had to pay 6 imps for violating time. So that's how they scored it. 6 imps deducted, or 6 imps added to the Netherlands score. Same thing.
We often see time penalties, but the most normal is that both teams receive a penalty. Here, all the blame was placed on New Zealand. That's the problem in knockout matches. If both teams are slow, the directors have a difficult task. Of course, they could give both a time penalty, which in the end could mean that both teams are losing the match.
They are very strict. WBF and EBL, very, very strict with time. Not so in ACBL. We know that. Well, they can spend hours, nothing happening, directors hovering, and say, oh, you're in time trouble, come, only, and nothing ever happens. We know that. But you can't do that in international championships. There is a time schedule. And if you violate time, you have to pay for it. It's also common to take boards away if they're late. That never happens in WBF and EBL tournaments. Well, it doesn't happen in Europe at all, does it, Peter? Have you ever seen that, when they take boards away in a team match in any country?
I don't remember I've seen it.
It's also a problem with taking boards away, obviously. What if they played all the boards in the other room? You know, and one team has a super result on one of the boards that they want to take away. I mean, that's just unfair, isn't it?
In the seniors ball,
Well, that's very well done. So how would the defense go from there, Peter, to defeat it? Spade to the ace, and then what? A club through declarer?
Best a small spade.
To let the spade run.
No, spade to the ace and a small spade.
Oh, I see. So we're on the last board in this room, and there will be a major break because they've been extremely fast here. Last set of the quarterfinals scheduled to start 20 minutes past the hour. The next hour, that is. So it's in 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, back to here. What's going on?
Wow.
Max the Drogwell in 6 hearts.
Yes.
Looks like a make.
Yes, yes, probably diamonds. Oh yes, diamonds behave. You don't even need the clubs. You have 5 diamond tricks. 4 heart tricks is 9. 2 clubs is 11, and ace of spades 12, which is an easy game. This is what we need.
No, serious distribution problems.
What?
A club to yes. How do you continue?
Let's take
Double dummy to play. Now South get her off.
Yes, but that's only 1 trick.
Yes, you're right.
Now this is unbelievably lucky. That's nice punches in the beginning, and they succeeded in bidding very thin games. One of them was very good, of course, 4 space double. Then they bid 4 hearts, also making, and note 6 hearts on a 4-3 bid with diamond 3-3. Now that is lucky, and the king of hearts on side.
Yes, and you need the king second on side.
Yes. Now a diamond is suggested now, but it won't help.
But 6 no. There are just 12 top tricks on the hard finish.
Top tricks. Oh, wonderful. Yes, Peter. Nice hand if you're a USA supporter. Indeed, it's a nice hand. Wow. follow small, Peter? Isn't that just like automatic to follow small?
Agree, and I expect Maxwell, as his only chance, will take the ace of hearts now.
Well, you can't start thinking about it if you have King 9-7. Should I play the 7? Should I play the 9? You have to, you know, follow suits smoothly, right? And then it's just human to follow with the 7 if you have King 9-7. Bulgaria gained 12 imps on board 13. 4 spades went down in the other room. But I predict that USA will be leading after 16 boards. Nothing really to 14 and 15, but this board, well, you never know. Can they get to 6-note trumps? I don't think so. 18 opposite 12, no fit. I doubt it. Well, I'm asked, does it help to rough a club? Well, it does help to rough a club if Norse has 2 hearts left. Then he needs to get to the dummy to take another heart finesse. It's true that he still needs the diamonds, but then he will have to rough a club to take the heart finesse. And that's what he's thinking about.
So they are losing option.
Yes, but that 9 of hearts, he will be thinking hard. Why did Norse follow with the 9 of hearts? You see, why did Norse follow with the 9 of hearts and not the 7? Because he had a restricted choice. He had no choice. Who said bridge was fair? It's a horrible slam. Or unless you think that the good slams are the ones that make, in which case it's a good slam. May see you later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Roland. And thank you, listeners. There have been some very interesting comments and questions. Keep up that out there in the space.